What's up, everybody? It's El Aficionado. I'm back. I come to you a day older, a day wiser, and with some major news. Ronaldo to Juventus. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, I did buy this jersey yesterday. Ronaldo to Juventus. I'm not going to lie, those are some words I never thought I would hear. The news breaking yesterday, Ronaldo has completed his move to Italy for 340 million euros. 340 million euros. Wow, that is a load of money. To put that in perspective, Roma, one of Juventus' biggest competitors in Serie A, the whole entire club is worth 350 million euros. So Ronaldo by himself is as almost as big as one of the other major clubs in Italy. So that's a really big transfer, really big pickup for Juventus. Obviously cost him a lot of money, but Ronaldo he's probably worth that much in all honesty. A tremendous player, tremendous competitor. The news breaks, it come to us at a time. It's the second biggest story I've heard this summer, the second biggest transfer, right behind Rooney to MLS. So second superstar on the move. It's totally sarcastic, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. But it happened. He's gone. Real Madrid has to learn to cope. What will they do? They have a boatload of cash now and a need for superstars. Real Madrid, they have a lot of young talent, but they're not the kind of club that sits around and waits for young talent to mature. They're the kind of club that goes out there and buys a top-class superstar to replace the one that just left. So I think that's what they're going to do this summer. So we're going to look into who they're going to be looking at, and what Ronaldo will do to Italy and to the rest of Europe. So yeah, the news broke. This is the biggest news I've heard since I heard that they were making a second Super Troopers. It's a huge story, obviously. Italy, if you're another competitor in Italy, I'm sorry. Just when you guys started to get close to Juventus, this is pretty much going to shut that down. Ronaldo's going to come in. I think he's going to absolutely annihilate Italy. Just, honestly, he's just too solid of a player. But what will happen to Madrid? The real losers from this transfer are not Real Madrid. It is PSG and a couple of Premier League teams who are going to have their stars absolutely picked over now by Real Madrid. Like I said, they're not the kind of club that sits around and waits. They're the kind of club that goes and buys world-class talent right now, and they're not afraid to splash some cash in doing it. I think that Neymar, Mbappe, Hazard, those are all names we've heard linked to Real Madrid. I think there could be others. I think chief among those is Harry Kane, despite his horrible performance today at the World Cup. I feel like he's a proven goal scorer and someone that Real Madrid will certainly be looking at to replace the tremendous talent that just left. So a whole host of other names are going to be thrown out there in the next coming weeks. We're going to see who Real Madrid's going to go with. I expect that the signing will come fast and it will be decisive. And placing a guy that had La Liga single season scoring records, most hat tricks ever in La Liga, Champions League scoring records, leading scorer in Europe. I mean, you name it, this man did it. He's a tremendous player, and they've got to replace him. He's gone 9 years at the club, scored some wonderful goals. Honestly, chief among those might be, actually not chief among those, one of the most recent of those would be a wonderful bicycle kick against Juventus this last year in the Champions League. So Champions League will be interesting next year when you watch Ronaldo play his old club at Real Madrid. It was a very heartfelt exit speech, by the way, in case you didn't watch it. It reminded me a little bit of what's his face on The Office when he gave his exit speech. A very, very sad and emotional moment, seeing a star leave the place where he made his name, his legacy. So yeah, I think the real losers from this are going to be other teams in Italy and other teams in Europe who are going to have their stars picked over. That's what nobody's really talking about. But that's not the only major transfer news that I have to bring you. There are several others. Buffon to PSG. Gigi Buffon decided he wasn't going to get it done in Juventus anymore after a million bajillion years with the club. He's gone to PSG, another European superpower. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. Mahrez to City, the fantastic winger from Leicester, has gone to Manchester City for $60 million. Makes me sad as an Arsenal fan. He said he wanted to come to Arsenal. Everyone on Arsenal's board deserves to be shot for not at least expressing an interest in him. He's a fantastic player. Touré to Arsenal. I'm just throwing this in there because I'm an Arsenal fan. I think that's a good signing for us. Jack Wilshere to West Ham. Also just because I'm an Arsenal fan. I like Jack Wilshere. Sorry, guys. Paulinho to China. That one was shocking. Came to La Liga, played at Barcelona, undefeated in the league, leaves back for China. He came, he saw he conquered, went back for a load of money. I can't blame him. You know, everybody's got to make a living somehow. So, biggest news from this episode: Ronaldo, probably the best goal scorer of a generation, has gone to Juventus. A boatload of money spent by Juventus to bring him in, 340 million. But the club value's already gone up over 200 million euros just by signing Cristiano Ronaldo. He hasn't even played in a game yet. So I think the financial side will work out for Juventus. I think that the on-the-field side will work out. I think they'll easily win the league and compete in Champions League. I think Real Madrid will not suffer too much. They'll sign a superstar. Any of them will do. You know, Kane, Neymar, Mbappe, small names. Stewie from Family Guy might be out there. Any star will do, man. I'm telling you. So we're going to see coming transfers. And also, it is not coming home. England has choked in the World Cup. That's just my little World Cup tidbit for the day. England has choked. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching the episode. I'll catch you next time. Maybe some more transfer news will come out, and I'll hit you with another video. So stay tuned, and you guys take care.